Hello queens. I'm back at y'all with another video, and today I'm going to be showing y'all how I created this traditional Valentine's Day look. I'm also going to be going over a few of my favorite brushes with y'all. So starting this tutorial off, I'm just cleaning my client's face, and once her face is all clean, we're going to proceed with her eyebrows. I'm using my Nicka K brow pencil, and this one is in the shade black. I'm going in with another pencil. This one is in the shade light brown, and I'm just using it to fill in the front. As you can see, I'm just doing upward hair-like strokes, and I'm going to be blending everything out using the spoolie end of my pencil. To lay her brow hairs down in place, I'm going in with my I.envy Clear Eyelash glue, and I'm going to be applying a generous amount of this to her eyebrows. And to actually lay the hairs down, I'm going to be using my spoolie. To clean up her brows, I'm going to be going in with these two Nicka K concealers, and they are in the shades 07 and 03. I'm going to be cleaning them up using this Shop Miss A brush, and the number on it is E13. I love to use this to clean up the brows and to cut creases as well. First, I'm going in with the shade 03, and I'm going to be using this to clean up underneath her arch. To blend out the concealer, I'm going in with another Miss A brush. This is the number EO3. As you can see, it's very dense, which is why I like to use it to blend out products. And as you can see, it blends very quickly. All you have to do is press the product in place. Now I'm going back in with the concealer. This one is in the shade 07, and I'm going to be using it to clean up the remainder of the way on the top and the bottom of my client's eyebrows. For an eyeshadow base, I'm going in with my e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade White. If you do not have the shade White, then you can use the shade Fair Rose. And I'm going to be using that same brush that I used to blend out the concealer around her brows to blend out this concealer as well. Now I'm going in with some of my Dermablend Translucent powder and this Real Techniques flat powder brush. This did not have a number on it, so I just put the brand name. And I'm going to be applying this powder to the front of her brows to lighten them up. I'm also going to be using it to set some of the concealer in place. This brush also works well when it comes to blending out concealers, and you should be able to find it at your local Walmart. To start this eyeshadow look off, I'm going in with this Black Radiance Contour Palette and this Miss A blending brush. This is my favorite blending brush to use. As you can see, I'm just taking the sculpting shade, and I'm going to be using this as my transition. So I'm applying it to the outer edge of her eyes. Next, I'm going to be going in with this deep brown shade from my Jaclyn Hill x Morphe palette, and I'm applying it to her crease using this Wet n Wild tapered blending brush. The number rubbed off of this as well, but I use this brush so much, y'all, I really didn't even need a number or a description. As I said, this is the Wet n Wild taper blending brush, and I'm just going to be going in and reapplying that brown just to really build up her crease. I'm going back in with my transition shade, and I'm going to use it to really blend out the edges. I'm going in with some more of my e.l.f. concealer, and I'm just applying it onto her lids. Unfortunately, I don't have a brand name or description for this brush. This was just a random brush that I ordered off of AliExpress a long time ago. It's very similar to the e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, but as you can see, I'm taking some white eyeshadow and I'm applying it to the inner corners of her eyes. Now I'm going in with a matte white and beige eyeshadow, and I'm just applying it onto her lids. To add some shine to this look, I'm going in with this liquid eyeshadow and pigment from AshleyLeeCosmetics. First, I'm taking the pigment, and it's in the shade Silver Milky Way, and I'm just going to press this all over her lids. You don't need an adhesive. I just like to go straight in with the pigment. Now I'm going in with the liquid eyeshadow, and I'm just applying this to the edge of her lids. This dries very fast, y'all. I really didn't even have any time to blend it out. As soon as I applied it, it was basically stuck in place. So to get it to blend a little bit more, I just went on top of it with a little bit more of that pigment. I'm taking my Wet n Wild black liquid liner, and I'm using this to line the edge of her eyes. I wanted this look to be smoky, so I'm going in with some black eyeshadow on this pencil brush. Unfortunately, I don't have a name or description for it either, y'all, but you can pretty much find a pencil brush anywhere. You could probably get one off Shein. But I'm going in with the black eyeshadow, and I'm creating like this wing, and then I'm going to smoke it out with a little bit of the brown eyeshadow that I applied to her crease. Once I'm finished smoking out her eyes, we're moving on to the face. So I'm going in with a generous amount of my Pond's moisturizer, and I'm just applying it onto her skin. You can use any brush for this, y'all. You can use a flat brush, a dense foundation brush, whatever brush that you prefer. But as I said, I like to apply a generous amount, and then I like to go in with my damp Real Technique sponge, and I use it to press this product into her skin. I'm going in with this matte face primer from Nicka K, and I'm going to be using this to prime her skin. Next, I'm going in with this foundation brush. I actually ordered this from AliExpress, y'all, but it says Sephora on it. And I'm using this to color correct around her mouth. And to color correct, I'm just using my Nicka K concealer. And I believe this was 03 and 07 mixed together. For her foundation, I'm going in with my Fit Me foundation in the shade Classic Tan, and I'm going to be using this foundation brush from Miss A. I feel like majority of the brushes that I use in this video were from Miss A, but I just love Miss A brushes, y'all. They are so affordable and so high quality. So if you are a beginning makeup artist, I recommend that you go shop with Miss A. As you can see, I'm just pressing this foundation into her skin. I'm taking my Nicka K concealer in the shade 03, and I'm using it to highlight her face. To blend out the concealer, I'm going in with that AliExpress foundation brush. A lot of people commented and told me that this brush looked similar to the Sephora E47 brush. So I hope that helps y'all as far as the description. I'm going to allow the concealer to sit underneath her eyes, and I'm going in with this e.l.f. cream bronzer, and I'm going to use this to sculpt out her face. Once again, I'm using that AliExpress brush to blend out this product. Now that her face has been sculpted, I'm taking whatever excess concealer is left on my brush and I'm using it to clean up the edge of her eyeshadow. To blend out the concealer, I'm going in with that flat powder brush from Real Techniques. To set the concealer in place, I'm going in with my Morphe loose powder in the shade Banana Rich. To set the contoured areas of her face, I'm going in with this powder brush from Miss A, and I'm using the sculpting shade from my Black Radiance contour palette. To set the remaining areas of her face, I'm going in with my Fenty loose powder in the shade Hazelnut. I'm taking some black eyeshadow on this small flat brush and I'm going to use it to line the edge of her waterline. I don't have a description for this brush either, y'all, but you can always use a small angled brush as well, or you could use Q-tips. I'm going in with some brown eyeshadow and I'm going to use this to smoke out the edge of her lash line. I'm going back in with a little bit more of that black eyeshadow and I'm using it to intensify it. Now I'm going in with that foundation brush and I'm going to use it to press in all of the powder. Once all the powder has been pressed in, I'm going to go ahead and spray her face with some setting spray, and then we're going to move on to lashes. For this look, I actually ended up sticking 2 lashes together and gluing them onto her eyes. I wanted her eyelashes to look very full and curled at the ends, so that's just what I was going for. And as far as my lashes go, I like to order majority of them off of Amazon, Shein, and AliExpress. While her lashes are drying, I'm going to go ahead and highlight her face. To highlight her nose, I'm just using this brush from AshleyLeeCosmetics, and I'm taking this highlighter from my Be Perfect Carnival XL palette. Y'all know it's my favorite. Now I'm just highlighting her face, and to do that, I'm using this Morphe blending brush. I don't remember the description, but I'll try to have the name in the description box down below. And once I have her all highlighted, we're going to move on to lips. So I'm taking my Ruby Kisses cream foundation and I'm using it to outline her lips. I'm going in with this liquid lipstick from the Crayon case. I believe it's in the shade Broadway, and I'm applying it on top of that cream foundation. For the center of her lips, I'm going in with my Colourpop liquid lipstick, and it's in the shade Creeper. I'm going in with a disposable lip wand to help me really blend out the edges, and once I have it all blended out, that'll be the finished look, and we'll be stepping into the grand reveal. Okay, you ready to see? Girl.
I knew you was gonna do something. I knew you was gonna do. I don't even be shocked no more, y'all, because she gonna eat every time. So it don't even be the reaction, no, how it's supposed to be, cause she gonna eat every time. You feel me? Yes, ma'am.
It's giving Barbie. It's giving Valentine's Day. Period.
That is cute. That's different. I don't think we did a look like this before. See, this is why I don't know how to do my makeup.
See,
Because this is why I don't know how to do my makeup. This is why.
Ain't no blaming
I
me.
can't get it like this. Really cute. Make sure y'all book the look. Book the look, please. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, queens, we've made it to the end of the video, and as y'all can see by my client's reaction, this tutorial was another success. I don't even have to tell y'all that she is one of my favorite clients, because I feel like I let it be known in every video. But she just had a birthday, so make sure y'all drop some cakes in that comment section down below. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and make sure that you stay tuned for my next one, because more client content is on the way. Bye bye, queens.